Hey there. It's March 30th, 2020. Steph Kinzer here, just giving my opinion about the COVID-19 drama that's happening. There's so many parts of me and so many different thoughts, and my brain just twists and turns like moment by moment. It's like something looming over you that you don't understand, that you're trying to figure out, and it's making me feel very scatterbrained and ungrounded and unfocused. And so the last I checked today was less than 800,000 people that have COVID-19 in the entire world, a population of a little over 7.5 billion people. And I think more than anything, there's this anger in me that's coming out, thinking about what's happened to people in one day. There's 3 million people that filed for unemployment in the United States, and those numbers are just going to continue to rise. People have lost not only their jobs, their livelihoods, their businesses, completely going against everything in government that we were taught to pledge allegiance for, and anything constitutional. And I think that's kind of where my focus has been, is I'm really upset. I'm upset that people have had to close down their businesses, that people have had to lay off their employees. And I understand that everyone's scared of this COVID-19 virus. And I understand there's not enough testing, so we really don't know what the true number is of people that have had it. I just think it was handled in completely the wrong way. And I hope people begin to see that the systems that we've had in place have completely failed us. I look like crap. And I actually totally reflect on the outside how I'm feeling on the inside. Just stressed and ungrounded and kind of like that. That's how I feel. My husband's job is secure, and so that brings me a lot of comfort. But I know that that is not the case for the majority of people out there, and I feel extreme sadness for that and anger for systems failing us. I understand in China, when this COVID-19 came about, whether or not man-made or 5G related or all of these theories that have come out, I understand that China's under a dictatorship where they have a ruler who just says, well, then everybody just quarantine. You have to stay inside your house. 11 million people in Wuhan, China. And they're easily able to say, okay, well, we were told to stay in our homes and that's what we'll do. But we live in the United States where we're under a democracy. We're told that you have to pay your taxes. You have to be a good citizen, and you're going to have freedom. You're guaranteed certain rights and privileges of being a U.S. citizen. And all of those were taken away. People weren't given the right to go, and all the construction workers go and build hospitals. We'll pay you extra. It was like, boom, we're shutting down the entire economy. And I can't imagine that they did that lightly, and I can't imagine that they're surprised by this. So I guess I don't understand it. I don't understand why, even if, as terrible as it sounds, and I forgive me for anyone who's had a loss from this, but I feel like the economic repercussions of this are far superseding the health consequences of a virus. And yes, People are dying. But yes, people die of other things. The flu, everyone, compares the COVID-19 to the flu. I just, we have a neighbor that lives up the street and he's a dentist and he had to close his entire office. And I think of those people and how are they supposed to support their family through this? And that's just one personal story. There's millions of those stories out there. Having people stay inside their homes and wear masks and gloves. And I get it. Like, maybe we should be more germophobic, but shutting down the economy, like, no, it goes against every right we have as a citizen. People come to the United States to be business owners and entrepreneurs, and we live here knowing that we can start a business and we can do our part and we pay our taxes. We pay a tremendous amount of taxes to do these things and to have these freedoms and these rights, and just to have them completely stripped away. I'm pissed. And I feel like no one has our back. No one is speaking for us. They've got us so scared. And I hope so much that the truth comes out about this, but I feel like there's something we don't know, that we're not being told. There's a truth that we don't understand, or we've just been idiots about the whole thing, because we're all just hiding in our houses for a little virus. Maybe they're scared of mutations. That's all I keep thinking, is maybe there's just something we don't know, that we don't fully understand. But why shut everything down? Why put all this fear into us? And I know the media is a big part of that. I know that we're more connected than ever through the internet, but we need love and touch. We need to be held. We need to give hugs. Keeping 6 feet apart, social distancing. This is ridiculous. I'm upset. I want some answers. Every time I listen to, my whole spiritual world and videos that I watch, everyone's like, this is going to be for the better. Things kind of have to break down before they can build back up. And I sure hope that's true. I hope that's not what's happening. All I see around me is people, I hate to say it, but people dying. Like, I've not known anyone to die of COVID-19 yet. I don't hear any of the personal stories. I wish they would start a list and they would just start to write down people's names so this would feel more real. But to me, sometimes it just feels like a media hoax. And everyone's like, just stay inside your houses. There's like two sides of the fence, Stay inside your houses. Do your part. Be scared. Go out and get your toilet paper. Buy guns. Guns. Gun purchases have gone up 227% through this. I wanted to go buy a gun. I was scared too, right? But I don't want a gun in my house. I have kids and I don't trust myself with that kind of power. Sorry, no. But then you have people on the other side of the fence that are like, meh. Feels like there's such a division. And there's such a lack of peace, right? It's just like I can feel it inside my body, just this constant tension that you can't reach a state of peace. I did a yoga meditation with Deepak Chakra yesterday, and it was incredible. And then I couldn't carry it with me the rest of the day. But I think that kind of thing is important right now, that we bring ourselves back into balance and connectionness, and to realize that everything's okay in this moment. I think when I try to think of the future, I get really freaked out because I don't know. I can look at past statistics and history always repeats itself and all of that. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if this has become our new normal. It's terrifying. It's sad. Actually, it's all the range of emotions because I feel really angry too. Like, really angry. Not that I'm to the point where I'm like, I'm just going to go do all these normal things that I normally do. No. I still respect our government. I still respect when someone tells me to do something. I understand it's for the greater good. But I do have a lot of doubts. And I hope others do too. And I really want more information. I am a truth seeker at heart. Through and through, give me the facts. Give me all of the information. So if you're watching this, I love you, and please reach out, and we're all in this together. Let's take big deep breaths. And please tell me your thoughts. I've listened to a lot of crazy theories, and I've watched the news, but I try not to let it be like my main point of focus. Because a lot of that is fear induced, and it doesn't feel really good. But anyways, I love you. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.